But like, let's hop it right into it. Like, think about the valley, right? The Central Valley of California. Where does the Central Valley start for you? Because we know like the Central Valley, we say it's like the central of California, right? But let's I mean the context of central or in middle of it all, right? It could be like it could be horizontal or vertical, right? So how far does the valley stretch for you? And that's a really good argument. That's a really good argument. And I want to know what you think overall. At the end of the day, if we could get a figure out of what you believe the valley where it starts and ends. For me, I used to think it started I mean, when I was a kid, like young, I thought it started Fresno to Bakersfield. That was where I thought it was. When I got older, I started realizing that Stockton was kind of like it felt like a cutoff point, right? So Stockton felt like it. To me anyway. Um, so I felt like it was Stockton to Bakersfield, right? Or maybe just before the Grapevine. But I want to know what you think or where it starts and stops at, and why, right? Because I feel like we've had this like discussion over the last couple weeks multiple times about excuse me, artists in the valley, right? And they're like who are from the valley that are talented. And then like where our sound comes from collectively, right? What sound we have. What sound it's built off of. Um so I have a common think about those and run into like the situation of understanding like, yo, we we haven't always understood where it started and stopped at. We haven't always had so many artists either and creators, and that's amazing. The Valley has a lot of creators right now, a lot of artists. It but where does it stop and start for you? Who is a part of the Valley? Who is part? And then so if Sacramento's not a part of it, what is the Sacramento a part of? Northern Cali. People say the Bay Area is Northern Cali. The Bay Area is the Bay Area. It's a part of Northern Cali. Yeah. Do we think that Sacramento is? Yes and no, right? I feel like Redding is kind of where the Northern Cali part starts. Then we have the Bay Area. Sacramento's in the same valley technically as Stockton and Modesto and all that, right? So like, where does it start and stop for you guys? Let me know. Let's see where we can, get down to it on. Appreciate y'all.